there is no end to discoursing on the Lord. I have inquired from the Guru. There is no other door for man than that of God. Pain and pleasure are in his order and will. The lowly Nanak says, Thou, O man, embrace love for him. Gauri First Guru, the duality of Maya dwells in the mind of the people of the world. They are ruined by lust, anger, and pride. Whom should I name second to God, when there is the one and only Almighty? Amongst all is pervasive that one pure Lord. The dual-minded evil intellect speaks of a second one to God. Such ones come, go, and die, and abide away from the God. Over the earth and the sky, I do not see any second one or duality. Among all the women and the men, the same Lord's light is shining. In the lamps of the sun and the moon, I see his light. Dwelling among all is my ever youthful beloved Lord. In his mercy, the Guru has attuned my mind to the Lord. The true Guru has enlightened me to understand the one Master. The Gurmukh knows the one immaculate Lord, subduing duality by the holy word of the Shabad. I have envisioned him. The command of the one Lord prevails throughout the worlds. From the one all have arisen. The roots are two, but know that their master is one. By holy word of the Guru's Shabad, recognize the Lord's command. He is contained in all forms, colors, and minds. Says Nanak, praise the one Lord. Gauri First Guru, those who live a spiritual lifestyle, they alone are true. What can the false know about the secrets of salvation? Those who think of the ways of union with the God are yogis. They conquer the 5 thieves and enshrine the true Lord in their heart. He who has within his mind the truth alone realizes the reality and ways of yoga. For a true yogi, sun, moon, home, and wilderness are alike. He sees one Lord in all of them. His daily routine of singing the glorious praises of God. He meditates on the name alone and asks for alms of nothing but the name of the God. In divine understanding, meditation, and the true way of life, he keeps awake. They remain absorbed in the fear of God and they never leave it. Who can estimate their value? They who remain lovingly absorbed in the Lord. The Lord dispels his doubt and unites him with himself. By Guru's grace, he attains the highest dignity. The service of the Guru is to ponder over the word of Shabad, subdue one's ego, and to perform pure deeds. Nanak says, the essence of worship, penance, self-mortification, and reading of Puranas lies in the surrender to the infinite Lord. Gauri First Guru, to practice forgiveness is actual fasting, good conduct, and contentment. So no malady inflicts me, nor does the pain of death harass me. I am liberated and absorbed into the indescribable God who has no form or feature. What fear can a yogi have when that Lord is pervasive amongst trees, plants, as well as within and outside the house? The yogi meditates on the fearless, immaculate Lord. Night and day he remains awake and embraces love for truth of the true Lord. Such a yogi is pleasing to his mind. The trap of death he burns with the Lord's fire. He sheds the fear of old age, death, and quietens his pride. He himself swims across the world ocean and saves his ancestors too. He who serves the true Guru becomes a yogi. He who remains immersed in the Lord's fear becomes fearless. He becomes just like the one he serves. The Naam makes a man pure and fearless. It makes the masterless becomes the master of all. I am a sacrifice unto him. Such a person is not reincarnated again. He sings the glories of God. Inwardly and outwardly, he knows the one Lord who, by Guru's guidance through the word of the Shabad, realizes the Lord. He shall be marked with bliss at the divine portal. He who dies by the holy word to the world abides in the Lord's presence. He does not come and go in reincarnation, and his desires ends. By the blessings of the Guru's word, his heart lotus blossoms. Whoever is seen is driven by hope and despair, by lust and anger, and is hungry and thirsty for the poison of the world. O Nanak, rare is such who has truly renounced the world. Gauri First Guru, meeting such a slave, peace is obtained. Pain is forgotten when the true Lord is found. Beholding the blessed vision of his darshan, my understanding has become perfect. The cleansing baths at 68 sacred shrines of pilgrimage equals the dust of his feet. My eyes are contented with the constant affection of one God. With the superb elixir of the Lord, my tongue is rendered pure. True are my actions, and deep within my being I serve him. My mind is satisfied by the inscrutable, mysterious Lord. Wherever I look, there I find the true Lord. The ignorant of the world quarrel without any realization. By guidance of the Guru, understanding is obtained. How rare is that Gurmukh who understands by Guru's teachings. Show mercy and save me, O my Saviour Lord. Without realization, people become animals and devils. The Guru has said, there is no other except the Lord. So tell me, who should I see and who should I worship? For the sake of the holy saints, God has established the three worlds. One who understands his own soul realizes the reality. One whose heart is filled with the truth and true love, Nanak says, I am a servant of his. Gauri First Guru, Brahma indulged in ego and he did not realize the Lord. Faced with calamity of the loss of Vedas, he repented. As he meditated on the Lord, his mind got conciliated. So heinous is the disposition of the pride in this world. Whoever meets the Guru, his pride is erased. King Bali was full of arrogance of his wealth, steeped in Maya, performed his ceremonial feasts, but he was puffed up with pride. Without the Guru's advice, he fell in the underworld. Harichand was very charitable and earned renown, yet without the Guru's guidance, he did not find the limit of the mysterious divine Lord. The Lord himself misleads and himself grants wisdom.